morning everybody, welcome into a new week. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Monday the 17th of July 2023, and this is your morning message tarot reading. We have some astrology. We have the moon in Cancer. It's going to square Chiron and then sextile Uranus. So Chiron square Chiron in Aries and then sextile Uranus in Taurus, and then it's going to form a conjunction with the Sun. New moon in Cancer. I have done a separate reading for the new moon in Cancer. It's some really interesting recipes. Not recipes, really interesting energies is what I meant to say. So have a look at that separate chart for sort of what the cards say about the new moon in Cancer. We also have Mercury squaring Mercury in Leo squaring Jupiter in Taurus. So we're healing today. Healing old wounds brings breakthrough, though it may be sort of challenging and a bit of a breakdown first with the moon square to Chiron. Once the moon moves on and forms a sextile to Uranus, the breakdown becomes breakthrough, and it can spark emotional new beginnings that ties in with the new moon in Cancer. With Mercury square Jupiter, your thinking, your thoughts, your mind, you could find yourself making mountains out of molehills. So be aware of that. And that could feed into the emotional stuff going on today. So let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say about this. So let's have work your wisdom of the Oracle. And it's Monday, so we're going to have the Mystic Mondays today. Woohoo! Let's get close there. Let's put my glasses out of the way until I need them. So, what do we need to know for today? Monday, the 17th of July, 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Oops. One more. Okay, so by the book, Treasure Island and the Fates. Okay, so by the book suggests to me sort of sticking with what we know. In the beginning, okay. And sometimes this doesn't always work. Sometimes we just have to throw the book away. And because we've got the moon squaring Chiron, trying to use old techniques and things that have worked for us in the past may not work this time, especially because then the moon's going to go on and do it, form a sextile to Uranus, who brings things in out of left field, unexpected, surprises, chaos into surprises, breakdowns into breakthroughs. So it may be that you have to throw the book away, and trust your intuition, trust your instinct, and trust also what the fates bring in for you as well. Okay. If it feels a bit difficult, remember that you always carry your treasure with you. Home is where the heart is, and your treasure is in here. All the red hearts, all the gold stars, that treasure chest of everything that we need, of abundance and everything. It's all within us. So let's do some tarot. See what the tarot has to say for today. So what do we need to know for Monday the 17th of July 2023? Messages for Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit bring the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and the greatest good? What do we need to know? So where do we find ourselves? We've got the Queen of Wands. Into the past we've got the Princess of Pentacles. Below us we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Above us we've got the Six of Cups. And then we're going into the Seven of Swords. The clarifiers, we've got the Knight of Swords. And we've got the Two of Swords. And we have the Ten of Wands. Beneath us we've got the Fool and the Tower and the High Priestess. Okay, so right, so we've got, look, there's a lot of feminine energy here. Okay, where we find ourselves today, we've got the Queen of Swords. So for me, the queens are the fixed energies, the fixed signs of the elements. So fixed air is Aquarius. It's about sort of new, innovative ideas, the future. So what I was saying before about sort of buy the book, actually don't go buy the book today. Actually tear the book up and look for new, innovative, unusual, unique ways to do it. So I've got really itchy nose, sorry. Unique ways of dealing with what's coming up today. Okay, and it could be that a new opportunity has come up or something. We've got the Princess or the Page of Pentacles here. A new thing that could possibly lead to something tangible in your life, learning something new. Maybe you're learning to trust your intuition and do it your own way. And with that Queen of Swords there and that sort of throwing the book away. Okay, so if you've always been sort of patient, grounded, sensible in things, in doing things, maybe it's time to throw that book away and try something new, innovative, something that takes you out of your comfort zone. Okay. Below us we have the Queen of Pentacles, so sort of connecting to our Earth Mother energies, grounding, nurturing, being in abundance. To fixed Earth is Taurus energy, so sensuality and comfort and satiety and being in the body and in the five senses, and also sort of knowing that everything's going to unfold in its right timing, and we don't have to worry about things. It's all unfolding as it should do. Above, the message from above is the Six of Cups. Now often the Six of Cups can be about reminiscing about the past, or people from the past coming in, or reviewing and reflecting. I'm seeing this more in terms of the Thoth deck of pleasure. The Sun in Scorpio. Yes. What's the word I'm looking for? Emotional, I won't say emotional satiety, but pleasure in the senses and everything like that, being tuned into sort of the good things in life. It's a new moon in Cancer. Let's get into all that emotional energy. The new moon is also today is about releasing old emotions and old feelings and things that no longer serve us, to make space for bringing in the new emotions, creating a new life, being in the emotional state to create that new life. How do you want your life to look? What do you want it to be? Are you actually in the emotions to actually manifest that? There's also the sun is forming a trine. The sun and the moon are forming a trine to Neptune in Pisces at the full moon. And so any sort of creation of anything new, we need to take into consideration the spiritual domain of it as well. So what are we creating? What would give us a pleasurable love that would feel emotionally happy and sated and things like that. And then we've got the Seven of Swords. So stop hiding from the truth. If you haven't sort of been in that energy of being in the emotions and the feelings and the intuition that's going to help you create the life you want, then today's the day to be honest about that and look the sword of truth squarely, hold it squarely in front of you, see the reflection of yourself, so you can make changes. The new moons are perfect times to let go of old things that aren't working for us and bring in new beginnings, new ways of being, initiating new starts in our lives. Okay, and so the messages could be coming thick and fast today. We've got the Knight of Swords here. The Knights are the mutable energies of the elements. So mutable air is Gemini. We've just completed that Gemini lunar cycle, closing that out and moving into the Cancer new moon. So reflecting back, what's changed? What truths have you seen about yourself in this last month? Okay. Maybe with the Two of Swords here, maybe sort of we're not quite seeing the truth yet. Maybe we're a bit stuck. We're not, or we are avoiding. With the Seven of Swords here, we could be avoiding seeing sort of who we truly are, and stuck in old paradigms. We've got the Ten of Wands here, overwhelmed by our lives. Okay, so look it in the face. What can you get rid of to come back to that one wand that's going to be the inspiration that's going to carry you forward? Okay, we're wanting to start a new, this is in the subconscious now, so we're wanting a new start, a new beginning. We've got the Fool here, but to be able to do that, the Tower's got to fall down. So it's like, where are you not, where, I love this Seven of Swords card because she's actually holding the seventh sword behind her back. So it's like, where are you not being honest? Where are you not being truthful with yourself? Where are you not looking and seeing your reflection in the sword of truth? Okay, because you need to do that. That old structure needs to come down. It's overwhelming you. The Ten of Wands, and sort of, if we don't voluntarily drop the wands and just focus on the one essential one, then life will come along, and what often happens is the circumstances outside our control, the fates take over, and it can be accidents, ill health, things like that often happen that incapacitate you, so that you can't do all the overwhelming stuff, and you have to sit back. Okay, you have to be laid up, so give yourself a chance to contemplate sort of where this tower needs to fall. And then the High Priestess, this is about going inwards, communicating with our higher self and listening in silence, in stillness, tuning in to, even asking divine, asking source, what do you want to co-create through me? Where are we going now? What's the new path? What's the new beginning? Okay, might be a bit of a shock, but we step into our lives, and yet I have been told absolutely shocking things about my future in the past. one thing I kept to myself for over a decade, because it was such an impossibility. I didn't even in my wildest dreams think sort of it was something I was going to be manifesting. And so for a decade I never said anything to anybody about it. But now I have. As I turned 50, I realised it was the right time to start sort of working towards it. But yeah, those silent messages and everything, the whisk, tune in and listen. Okay, so that's your energy, that's your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell wherever it is for notifications of when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you.